"What kind of sacrifice?" she asked, her voice barely a whisper. Thunder's eyes gleamed with malice as he spoke, "A life for a life."
You are watching Stories with Precious, your best channel for the best of African-themed stories or folktales. Please subscribe, like, and share.
Hello YouTube fam, this video, though it has been previously posted, we had to delete it and repost it with a different background music because we were having a copyright claim on our background music. So to be on YouTube's safe side, we had to re-edit our video. Your every like, your every share, your every comment, your subscription matters. Thank you.
In the heart of the African savannah, where the sky met the earth in a vast expanse of wilderness, there lived a young girl named Amani. She possessed a rare gift, the ability to communicate with the spirits of nature, especially with thunderstorms. From a young age, Amani's village revered her as a chosen one, but some whispered of fear and suspicion. They believed her powers were too great, too unpredictable. Yet, Amani's heart remained pure, her intentions noble. One fateful day, a drought descended upon the land, withering crops and drying up rivers. Desperation gripped the village as hunger and thirst spread like wildfire. The elders turned to Amani, hoping her connection with nature could bring relief. With determination burning in her eyes, Amani ventured into the wilderness, guided by the distant rumble of thunder. She traveled through dense forests and across parched plains, her bare feet kicking up dust as she pressed on, her determination unwavering. As she journeyed deeper into the wilderness, Amani felt the weight of her people's hopes resting on her shoulders. She knew she couldn't feel them. The rumble of thunder grew louder, urging her forward, pushing her to her limits. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, Amani reached a hidden cave, shrouded in mist. The air crackled with electricity, and the ground trembled beneath her feet. But Amani stood firm, her heart pounding with anticipation. Inside the cave, Amani encountered the spirit of thunder, a powerful entity with a voice that shook the earth. Thunder's presence filled the cave, swirling around Amani like a whirlwind. She could feel its power, its raw energy pulsating through the air. "Who dares to disturb my slumber?" Thunder's voice boomed, echoing off the cave walls. "It is I, Amani, daughter of the village chief," she replied, her voice steady despite the tremor in her heart. "I have come to seek your aid in ending the drought that plagues our land." Thunder regarded her with glowing eyes, its form shifting and flickering like a flame. "And what makes you think I would help you, little girl?" Amani swallowed hard, steeling herself against Thunder's intimidating presence. "I have a gift," she said, raising her chin defiantly. "A gift that allows me to speak with the spirits of nature, including you, mighty thunder. I ask only for your mercy, for the sake of my people." Thunder let out a deep rumbling laugh that sent shivers down Amani's spine. "Mercy? You dare to ask for mercy from me?" Amani stood her ground, her eyes flashing with determination. "Yes," she said firmly. "I believe that even the mightiest of spirits can show compassion, and I am willing to do whatever it takes to prove it." Thunder regarded her for a long moment, his gaze piercing and intense. Then with a mighty roar, it spoke. "Very well, Amani, I shall grant you your request. But know this, there is a price for my aid. A sacrifice must be made." Amani's heart sank as she realized what Thunder was saying. "What kind of sacrifice?" she asked, her voice barely a whisper. Thunder's eyes gleamed with malice as he spoke. "A life for a life. Yours in exchange for the rain your people so desperately seek." Amani's breath caught in her throat. She had known that Thunder's help would come at a cost, but she had never imagined it would be this steep. But even as fear gripped her heart, she knew what she had to do. She had come too far to turn back now. "Very well," she said, her voice steady despite the turmoil rage inside her. "I accept your terms, but please, spare my people. They are innocent in this." Thunder's laughter filled the cave, echoing off the walls like rolling thunder. "You are brave, little one," it said, his voice softer now, almost gentle. "Braver than most. Very well, I shall spare your people, but you must make your sacrifice willingly, with no regrets." Amani nodded, her eyes shining with determination. "I understand," she said. "I am ready." With a flash of lightning and a deafening clap of thunder, thunder struck, engulfing Amani in a blinding light. She felt the searing heat of its power coursing through her veins, burning away everything she was, everything she had ever known. But even as the pain threatened to overwhelm her, Amani refused to give in. She focused all her strength, all her willpower on her one goal: saving her people. And as Thunder's power surged through her, she felt herself changing, transforming into something more than human. When the storm finally passed, Amani emerged from the cave, her body glowing with an inner light. She looked across the savannah, and to her amazement, she saw dark clouds gathering on the horizon, their bellies heavy with rain. With a triumphant smile, Amani raised her arms to the sky, calling forth the rain with a single word. And as the first drops began to fall, washing away the dust and the despair, she knew that she had succeeded. From that day forward, Amani was hailed as a hero, a savior of her people. And though her sacrifice had been great, she knew that it had been worth it. For she had proven that even the mightiest of spirits could be swayed by the power of compassion. And in doing so, she had changed the course of history forever. But because of her sacrifice, a life for a life, Amani couldn't return back to her people, for she had transformed into something far more than human. Her soul forever tied to the spirit of thunder, to serve the spirit as her master, a path she has to follow for all eternity.
Stories with Precious, your best channel for the best of African-themed stories or folktales. Please subscribe, like, and share.